In this lesson 10, you'll work on a two-fold 3-panel brochure for a CD by importing, manipulating, and managing graphics. Don't update links. You'll see this panel right here. Do not update links. You'll fix the modified links later in the lesson. You will find a missing fonts panel. It says Adobe Castellan Pro. We have a bold italic, a pro italic, and a pro. You can find those fonts. Here's Castellan Pro. You can change it to a font family that you prefer. I prefer Times New Roman. And I will choose regular for the Pro, and I'll click Change All. For bold italic, I'll choose Times New Roman, and I'll choose bold italic. And for Pro italic, I will choose Times New Roman italic and click Change All. After that, you can click Done. You can open up your Layers panel, which is right here. InDesign supports many common graphics file formats. It works best with other Adobe Professional Graphics applications like Photoshop and Illustrator and Acrobat. We're going to start with managing our links. So first, go over to page 4, which is the two hands clasped together with Orchard of Kings on it. You can see it says page 4 right here. And we're going to select Orchard of Kings. After you've selected that, notice in the links panel right here, this is your Orchard of Kings. It says 10_i.ai with a 2. If you click on it, this is your link info. These are the two links associated with it. In order to update these links right here, you can either double click on this, or you can come down here and you can click on this Update All Instances. In this case, it turns to a transparent background because it's a vector image and it has colored font. In this links panel as well, I want for you to click on the 10h.psd, that's a Photoshop document, and we are going to relink right here, relink, and we're going to replace it with the 10_j and click open. You'll see that the hands change to a different background. This is a different photoshopped image. Next, you can click on the triangle right here, and you can either double click on all these triangles to update the links, or you can press and hold Alt and click Update Link. This updates all of the links. Next, you're going to go down to page 7, which is this option, this page right here. It has the blue box. Click on that blue box, and this will select the graphics layer. This is the graphics layer. Click in the gray pasteboard and it'll deselect the blue box, but you still have the graphics layer selected. We're going to place that pear image that we just saw again. You can either go to File, Place, or Control D, and you're going to select 10_C and click Open. This loads up a preloaded image frame with your cursor. Do not click inside the blue box, or else it will place the image inside the blue box. Click just outside of it. There you go. And now you can fit it to arrange it to the blue box. Once you have placed your pear, go up to Object and go to Clipping Path and Options. In the type, we're going to detect edges. If it's in preview mode, you can see that the edges, just the white disappears for the background. The threshold, you can change that. You'll notice the smaller the threshold, the more white that appears. The larger the threshold, the less the image appears. It doesn't have to be perfect. Right now, I'll choose 20. The tolerance, you're going to need to get as close to 1 as possible, because if you look carefully, here's the 5. It makes them more round, more obelisk. Tolerance, what this does is it adds more points to this. I would recommend to try to get it as close to 1 as possible. In some cases, you're not going to be able to. If you click invert, it cuts the clipping path around the pairs. Include inside edges, we don't have any white space on the inside, and restrict the frame, you don't have to worry about that. There are other options that I'm going to show you about how to adjust the outside, because as you can tell, there is still some white space around the pairs. Click OK, and you can zoom in, and you'll see these are the direct selection little keys. Then my direct selection tool is selected. If you click and drag one of those, you'll see that it adjusts the pair. Control Z to fix that. You can add points to this, which I'll show you in the future. You can adjust points however you feel that it works properly. In this case, if you just click and drag a little bit, you'll see that it adjusts the outside edge of that white space. This is just another method to be able to adjust the white space on an object.